In donations in dollars, money is flowing to Maui. Lisa Dietlin, the president and CEO of the Institute of Transformational Philanthropy, is joining us now. And sadly, Lisa, some scams are popping up. What are you seeing?
There always are, Angie. What's so sad is that, so many people want to give. People have a really beloved feeling about Hawaii and Maui, and special moments happen, and then the scammers are there. So I was speaking with a friend who said, oh my gosh, I got emails from, the favorite restaurant I went to, or the Airbnb I stayed at, or an individual I met. And I said, oh, hold it. That could be a scam. So there's a couple of things to do. First of all, read the fine print. If somebody's sending you an email, double check, who it's from. We're all used to getting junk email and spam. Double check that, read the fine print. Actually, ask some questions. If they're not answering the questions, this probably isn't for real. See where the money is going.
You learned there are some GoFundMe scams happening.
I would say be really mindful of GoFundMe's campaigns, and also realize most of them aren't tax deductible.
What are some safe and correct ways to donate?
Well, I always suggest using the nonprofit mechanism, working through nonprofits. There's 3 that I highly recommend. The Hawaii Community Foundations. The second is the Maui Food Bank. Throughout this country, we have every geographic area covered by a food bank, and Maui has a food bank that's making sure food and water, because they're struggling right now with water, the water being polluted with diesel fuel and other chemicals, to make sure that people have water to drink and, wash their clothes and brush their teeth and all of that. And the third is the Maui United Way. The United Way is on the ground helping businesses and individuals, get through this stage that we're at, providing relief to individuals. I also recommend, my heart's been tugged about the stories I'm hearing about people fleeing for their lives and not having their medicine. So if you're a person who that tugs at your heartstrings too, look at Direct Relief. Direct Relief is a nonprofit organization that's making sure individuals who need medicine, insulin, heart medicine, high blood pressure medicine, are getting it.
What about unique ways that might not come to mind right away?
Actually, on one part of the island that wasn't destroyed, there are housing options, Airbnbs available. Maybe you pay for a night for somebody to stay there, or a week for a family to stay there. Second idea, very interesting, the airlines are getting involved, United Airlines and American Airlines. Now, if you go to their web pages, American Airlines is giving you a little bump in miles if you make a financial donation, which goes to the Red Cross. And United Airlines is matching up to 1 million donated miles in order to get people off the island and get them to where they need to be. You can also make a cash contribution.
Oh, and we have to talk about those pets.
The Humane Society on Maui needs help. They were almost at capacity before the wildfires hit, so they're at capacity, but they're looking for foster parents. They're looking for individuals who can take in these animals who've been separated from their owners, and they're looking for donations of food. So send money. I wouldn't suggest selling a pallet of dog food, just the logistics of getting it there. But, you can go to the Humane Society on Maui, on the island of Maui, search Maui Humane Society, and make a donation to ensure they have food. And if you happen to live on Maui, the idea of fostering some animals is a great way that you can help. And, they're trying to reunite the animals with the people, but it's going to be a process.
Always helpful. Thank you, Lisa.
Yeah, it's one of the worst disasters we've seen in a long time, and our hearts hurt for Hawaii.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.